Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take very easy variant Sudoku puzzles and we break them down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Hoverboard, and we have a nice drawing of a hoverboard here. It's pretty cool. And here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply and all clues are standard. So that means for normal Sudoku rules, you have to fill every row, column, and box with the digits 1 through 9 without repeats. We also have killer cages, where digits in a cage may not repeat and must sum to the value indicated in the top left corner. So for example, these 5 digits must add up to 15, these 2 must add up to 9, these 2 must add up to 6, these 5 must add up to 15, and these 2 must add up to 10. And remember, you cannot have repeats in these killer cages. So as an example, if this was a 2, this would have to be an 8 because those 2 digits must add up to 10. And that's how killer cages work. We also have Renban lines, where digits along a purple Renban line form a non-repeating set of consecutive digits in any order. So along this Renban, you could have something along the lines of, I don't know, 4, 3, 7, 5, and 6. Because it's a consecutive set. It's a non-repeating set of consecutive digits, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all consecutive with each other. What you could not have is something along the lines of 3, 3 here. Because while Sudoku rules allow this, the problem is they have a repeat on this Renban line, which is 3 and 3. So that's not allowed. And that's how Renban lines work. And the final rule is German whispered lines, where adjacent digits along a green line must differ by at least 5. So for example, if this was a 7, this would have to be a 1 or a 2, because the only digits that are 5 or more away from 7 are specifically 1 and 2. That's why we know this would have to be a 1 or a 2 here. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. So let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, so for me, the first thing that pops to my mind is that on this 15 cage, you can only have the digits 1 through 5, right? Because those are the only unique digits, only unique 5 digits that can ever add up to 15. So this is 1 through 5, and this is 1 through 5. Now the problem, though, how do we attack this? Let's continue here. These 2 digits add up to 6. It's either 1, 5 or it's 2, 4, right? So either this is 1, 5 or this is 2, 4. What does that tell us? Not too much, unfortunately. Okay. In this 6-cell Renban, what are the possibilities, right? You could have 1 through 6, 2 through 7, 3 through 8, or 4 through 9. Either way, on this Renban, you will always have 4, 5, and 6, right? It's either 1 through 6, which includes 4, 5, and 6, 2 through 7, which includes 4, 5, and 6, 3 through 8, which includes 4, 5, and 6, or 4 through 9, which includes 4, 5, and 6. Therefore, there has to be a 4, a 5 along every section. Sorry, that has to be on this Renban. And a 6 too, but we don't know where the 6. But that means on this Renban, you will have a 4, 5, and 6. Well, can any of these digits be 4 or 5 then? If there's a 4 here, it sees all of these digits, so that can't be a 4. If the 4 is here, it sees all of those digits, and these can't be 4 because they're in the same cage. If the 4 is here, they will see the 4 in this Renban because it's in the same box. Same with the 5. So if this is 4 or 5, if either of these are 4 or 5, so say this is 4, then the rest of the cage cannot be 4, so this cannot be 4. If this is 4, the rest of the cage cannot be 4, so this can't be 4. If any of these are 4, these can't be 4. And the same thing occurs for the 5. So these can never be 4 or 5. Well, we now have a 1, 2, 3 triplet in the cage that adds up to 15. So the rest of the cage cannot contain 1, 2, or 3. Therefore, this is 4 or 5, and this is 4 or 5. So similarly here, we have a 6-length Renban, which also has the same properties. It must include 4, 5, and 6. Therefore, 4, 5, and 6 cannot be in the rest of this cage because they see both ends here in the same cage, and they're in the same box as these ends, so they cannot have 4 or 5. So this must be a 4 or 5 pair here and here. Well, what does that mean? These cannot be 1, 2, or 3, and you can't have a 4 or a 5 there because we already have a 4 and a 5 on this Renban. So the remaining digits possible now are 6 through 9. Oops. And this does not include here. So similarly, these are 6 through 9. The remaining digits in this upper left box and this lower right box must be 4 and 5 because those are the only digits remaining. So this is 4 or 5 and this is 4 or 5. This is 4 or 5 or this is 4 or 5. Okay, so now on a German whisper line, though, we know that actually there's a 4 and a 5 each in the Renbans here and the Renbans here. This, we're going to make it yellow. And this has to be different values, right? Because they're on the same Renban and you can't have repeats. So we're going to make this orange and this yellow. That means this has to be the same digit as this one because it cannot be the same as that one. And these are different. So therefore, this must be different and it must be the orange. Same here. This has to be the yellow because it sees it's on the same Renban as this orange and they're different. They must be different values. Well, this 4 or 5, whichever it is, has to be the orange one, right? Okay. Where is this yellow in column 5? Well, if it were on the German whisper line, it would have to be a 4. But it would be next to 2 unique digits on the German whisper line, and 4 can only be next to 9 which is 1 single digit on a German whisper line. So these can't be yellow. Therefore, this is the yellow. Well, that means where is the orange in row 5? It has to be one of these ends. And it cannot be this one because this one's orange, so it must be here. Therefore, the oranges are all 4s because they have to be on the German whisper line, right? So then we're going to make this not orange, but we know this is specifically 2 and 4. All the oranges are 4s, and they must be next to 4, can only be next to 9 on a German whisper line, so this is 9. All the yellows are 5s then, because they have to be the other digit. So this is 4, and this is 5. This is a 2-4 pair here. On a German whisper line, you'll always alternate between low digits and high digits, right? And we already know these are orange, so that's fine. Therefore, the reason why you know that is take a low digit, which is 1 through 4. Take the lowest of it, which is 1, and add 5 or more to it. The digit next to it must be 6 or higher. So next to a 1 through 4, you have to have a 6 through 9. Now take a 6 through 9 and take the highest digit, which is a 9, and subtract 5 or more from it. What do you get? 1 through 4, which would be next to the 9. So therefore, next to the 6 through 9, you have to have 1 through 4 here. So you'll always alternate between lows and highs. Well, this is low, which means this is high, which means this is low. This is high, obviously, and this is low. Similarly, this is low. This has to be high. That means this is low, which makes this high, which makes this a low. Also, we have 2 highs here. If we alternated this as a high, and this is low, this high, this low, this high, we would have 3 lows on this, 3 highs on this German whisper line. But we already have 2 highs in the column, so that would make 5 highs in a column, which is not allowed because there's only 4 high digits, 6 through 9. So this cannot be high, which means this must be low, which makes this a high. That makes this low. This is a high, and this must be low. So similarly, this German whisper line also follows the same logic, right? If we made this high, that would have to be high, and that would have to be high, and we'd have 5 high digits on this in this column, which is not allowed. So this is low, this is high, this is low, this is high, and this is low. Well, in row 4, we now have 4 low digits, which requires that the rest be high then. And they can't be 5 because we already have a 5 in the row. So all of these are high, which means this is also 6 through 9. This is 6 through 9 also. This has to be 1, 2, or 3. This is 1, 2, or 3, and this is 1, 2, or 3. The remaining digits here also have to be high. And it's 6, 7, or 8. This is next to 2 unique digits on a German whispered line, so this can only be 7 or 8. This is 6, 7, or 8, and this is 6, 7, or 8 here. Okay, neither of these can be 2 because of the 2-4 pair in the column. So this has to be 1 or 3 here. Therefore, we have a 1-3 pair in the central box, which eliminates 1 and 3 in the rest of the box. Therefore, this is a 2. 2 can only be next to 7, 8, or 9. So this is 7, 8, or 9. And we have 4... these are high, these are high. And these are high, right? So this has to be low or it's a 5 because we have 4 highs in column 1. This is low or it's a 5 because we have 4 highs in column 1. So this is 1, 3, or 5. And this is 1, 2, 3, or 5 here. This is a high digit, but it can't be 9. So it could be 6, 7, or 8. Because it could be between 2 1s. We're not sure there. These are lows. These are lows. And these are lows. Well, that means the rest of the column in column 4 are highs. So this is a high. This is a high. And this must be a high. This can never be 9. And this can never be 9, right? Because you have a length 5 Renban. And it has to be at least... it has to be 5 in length, right? So it must include a 4 and a 5. Well, the possibilities... Well, we know there's 2 highs with it. So that means there's at least a 6 and a 7 there. So it has to be either 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it can never have a 9 here. So this can't be 9 here. This can't be 9 here. This could be either 3 or 6, 7, or 8. This is also the same. It's either 3 or 6, 7, or 8. One of these digits must be low, right? Because you have 2 digits adding up to 9. One of them has to be 1 through 4, right? Because it must be either 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, or 4, 5. So all of them contain a low digit, and all of these are low. Therefore, the rest of the column is either 5 or a high digit. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, but we have, in this box, we already have 4 highs. Therefore, this cannot be a high. So it can't be 6, 7, or 8. It has to be a 5 here. Because in this column, again, we have 4 lows already. So this can't be low. It has to be high or 5. In this box, we have 4 highs. So it can't be high either. Now it's a 5 specifically. So this can't be 5. This is 6 through 9. This is next to 2 unique digits on the German whispered line. So 7, 8. It cannot be 9. Same here. This is next to 2 unique digits on the German whispered line. So it can only be 7, 8, or 9. It can never be a 6 because 6 can only be next to 1 unique digit on a German whispered line. Similarly, this 10 cage must have a digit that's from 1 through 4, which means it has 1 low, which means in column 2, there cannot be another low in that column. So this has to be 5 or a high. In the row, we have 4 high digits, which means that we already have all the highs in the column too. So this cannot be high, it cannot be low because of the 4 lows in the column. Sorry, it can't be 4 highs because of the 4 highs in the row. Can't be 4 lows because of the 4 lows in the column. Therefore, this must be a 5. So this is 5, which means this can't be a 5. Where is the 5 in column 9? It can only be here. So this is 5, which makes that a 4. This can't be 5. Where is the 5 in column 1? It can only be that cell. So this is 5, which makes this a 4. So this is a low now. This has to be low. This has to be low then. This is a low. And this is a low here. This has to be a high. This has to be a high. Well, here we have 4 highs now in row 1, which eliminates lows for, or sorry, 4 highs in row 1, which eliminates highs in the rest of the row. So these must be low because they can't be 5. All of these are lows. We already have a low here. And we know there's a 5 in, well, where is the 5 in this box? It can only be here. Similarly, we have, where's the 5 in this box? Can't be any of these. It has to be here. So this is a 5. This is a 5. We know we have 1 low here, and these 3 are lows also. So that's 4 lows already accounted for in this box, which makes this a high. So this is a high digit. This is a low. What else do we have? Where is the 4 in column 9? Can't be any of these cells. Can't be this one. Can't be here because that's a high. So it has to be here. So this is a 4. Which means next to it on the German whisper line is a 9. So this is a 9, which means this can't be 9. These can't be 9 here, which means one of these 2 is a 9. Because in the box, where is that 9? It has to be one of those 2. So this has to be a 9. This can't be 9 here. Where is the 4 in this box here? Cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here. It has to be here. So this is a 4. Where is the 4 in column 1? Can't be here, can't be any of these, and it can't be the high digit, so it must be here. So this is 4, which makes this a 9. And this can't be 4 anymore, so that's a 2, which makes that a 4. So we have all the 4s and the 5s accounted for. This has to be 7 or 8 because it can no longer be 9. So because of that, we have a 6, 7, 8 triplet in row 6, which eliminates 6, 7, 8 in the rest of the row. This can't be 7 or 8. This must be a 9, which means this can't be 9. This can't be 9. Where is the 9 in column 8? It has to be here. So this is a 9. Okay. This can no longer be 9. So one of these two is a 9. Well, we have a 6, 7, 8 triplet in this box, which eliminates 6, 7, 8 the rest of the box. Therefore, this is a 9. So this can't be 9, and this has to be a 9 here. Okay. Well, one of these two digits is a 6. Does that tell us anything? Not particularly right now. Where is the 9 in row 3? It must be one of these two cells because it cannot be here. Same with row 7. It has to be one of those two cells. That's fine. What combinations can be here? It cannot be 4, 6 and cannot be 1, 9. So it's 2, 8 or it's 3, 7 here. Right? Well, where is the 1 in column 2? It must be one of these two cells because this can no longer be 1, because it can't be 1, 9. So one of these has to be a 1, which means this can't be a 1 because one of these must be a 1. This is a low. We have 3 lows here. How about here? It could be 1, 8, 2, 7, or 3, 6. Any of those work. This is 1, 2, or these are 1, 2, or 3. This can't be 2 though. This is 1, 2, or 3. This is 1, 2, or 3. This is 1, 2, or 3, and this is 1, 2, or 3. Okay. This is also 1, 2, or 3 here. This is 6, 7, or 8. 6, 7, or 8. 6 through 9. 6 through 9 here. Okay. Where is the 6 in column 9? It has to be one of these two cells, which means one of these two cells is a 6, therefore this can't be a 6 here. Where is the 6 in this box, then? Cannot be here. It has to be one of these two cells, which means the rest of the row cannot contain a 6, so this can't be a 6. Well, we know now, in this box, where is a 6? It has to be here. So this is 6. This is 1, 2, or 3. This 6 has to be next to 1s on the German whisper line. So this is a 1, and this is a 1, which forces this to be 3. 3 can only be next to 8 out of 7 or 8 on a German whisper line, so this is 8. These can't be 8, and this can't be 8, so this must be 7, which makes this a 6. This can't be 6, so this is 7. Neither of these can be 7, then, on the Renban line. This can't be 7, so this forces this to be 8. This can't be 1. This can't be 1. The 7 can only be next to 1 and 2 on a German whisper line, so this can't be 3. We have a 1, 2, 1, 2 pair in column 1, which eliminates 1 and 2 in the rest of the column. And this can't be 3 either. So this can't be 2 or 1. So this is 3, which makes that a 2, which makes that 1. That 1 makes this a 3. This 1 makes that, and this 1 and 3 makes that a 2. So this cannot be 2, 7 anymore here. This can't be 8 because of this 8, so this is a 6. This then must be a 7. This cannot be a 6 because we already have a 6 on this Renban. Same here. This can't be 6. It can't be 8 here either. This can't be 7 because of this 7 on the Renban. So this must be, 7 in the row. So this must be 8, which forces this Renban to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 7. This can't be 1 because of this 1. So this is 2. This can't be 2 or 3. So this is 1. Obviously, again, this can't be 1 here. This cannot be 2, so this is 1. This can't be 6, this can't be 6, and this can't be 6. This can't be 7. where is the 7? Okay, this can't be 8 here. So it's a 6, 7 pair in this box, which eliminates 6 and 7 in the rest of the box. This can't be 7. This has to be an 8. This can't be 6 or 8, so this must be 7, which means this can't be 7. This can't be 3 because of the 2, 3 pair in the row, so this can't be 3 here, which means this can't be 6. This can't be 2. We now have a 1, 3, 1, 3 pair in row 1, which eliminates 1 and 3 in the rest of the row. This can't be 1 or 3. This must be a 2. Okay. This has to be 6 or 7, because it cannot be 8. It's 9 can be next to 1, 2, or 3. That's fine. Where is the 2? Okay, this can't be 2 here. So one of these is a 2. And they still fit for all the German whisper lines. This could still be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this Renban. This can't be 7 here. So one of these 2 digits in row 4 is a 7. This can't be 7. Oh, this can't be 7 here, so this is 6, which makes that a 7. Neither of these can be 7 here, so it cannot be 3 and 7. Therefore, it's 2 and 8. We now have a 2, 8 pair. This can't be 1 because of this one. We have a 2, 8 pair in column 2, which eliminates 2 and 8 in the rest of the column. This can't be 2, so this is 3. This can't be 8, so this is 6 or 7. This can't be 7. We now have a 6, 8 pair in column in this box, which eliminates 6 and 8 in the rest of the box. This can't be 6. This must be a 7, which makes this an 8, which makes this a 6. This has to be a 2. This can't be 3 and 6 anymore. This can't be 1, so therefore this must be an 8, which makes this a 1. This 1 means this can't be 1, so this is 3, which makes that a 1. This 8 means this can't be 8, so this is a 3, and a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 works. This is a low. This is a high. We have 1 low and 1 high left, but this can't be 1. We now have a 2, 3, 2, 3. Well, this can't be 3 because of this 3, so this is a 1. This can't be an 8, and this can't be an 8 because of this 8, so this is 9, which makes this 7. This means this can't be 9, which makes this a 9. This 8 means this can't be 8, so this is 6, which makes that an 8. The remaining digit here is a 3. This is a low. This is a high. This is a high, and this is a low. This can't be 7, so this must be 6. Where is the 7 in row 9? Can't be any of these cells because of the 7s here, so it must be here. So this is a 7, which is a high. That means we have 1 low remaining, which is 3. That 3 means this can't be 3, so this is 2, which makes that a 3. This 2 means this can't be 2, so this is an 8, and this is a 2, which makes that a high and a low. This has to be a high and an 8 remaining. This has to be the 6 in the high remaining. So these are both lows. So this is an 8. We have a 6 here. This has to be a 1, and this must be a 3. Whoops. Did we mess up somewhere? We might have. 1, 2. We have 2 3s here. That's how we have messed it up. This can't be 3. This has to be 6. And it's not a low. It's a high. Anyways, if you don't make small mistakes there. I don't even know how I put the 3 there. That's weird. Anyways, should be fairly quick and pretty easy. Pretty cool design. I like the sort of the symmetry around the negative diagonal here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.